In this video I'll be showing you how to get started with OMSI Bus Simulator. This will be the first of many English tutorials. So today I'm going to do Route 76, which is a 10-minute route to get you orientated with the bus simulator. So first of all I'm going to open up OMSI, double click it. Alright, so you'll be presented with a screen like this. We'll go into drivers later, but what we're going to do is click load map without buses, and we're going to choose Grundorf. So click OK. Sorry about that. So we're going to choose load map without buses, Grundorf, and then just click start. Alright, so this is the map. And basically we've got no bus. Now I'm just going to go through my settings with you, well, options. I'm going to press down the Alt key, and then you'll be presented with this toolbar. Now I'm not going to go into too much detail, but these are a few of them: change map, save, new bus, change bus. This will remove the bus when you have it, when you actually have a bus. Change location, set your display, outside display. And then call the police if you have an accident, your driver profile, timetable, change to an AI driver, show directions, change the time, the weather, activate your steering column, change to mouse control, track IR, in options, and close OMSI. So we're going to go into the options by clicking this. You'll be presented with this. So yeah, you're pretty self-explanatory. Ticket selling, none. I'm going to choose none just for this tutorial. There will be another tutorial on this. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, this by default, this is not ticked. I tick this out because my mouse doesn't have a scroll button. I'll show you what that does. Some of the options. And now I've changed a lot of my controls. Reason being is that I don't have a typical keyboard, so it's not the same as the default ones. Alright, and this is the game controller. I don't have mine plugged in at this moment. I will do it later. Alright, so I'm just going to click cancel and press the Alt key and click new bus. Okay, so here if you can add on buses from the community. Default is man, and you've got these older buses, but today I'm going to choose a more modern bus, the D92. And then you can, if you put in textures, you can have this here. I'm going to choose stagecoach and the depot Grundorf. So I'm going to press OK, choose this one, OK. Alright, now just to explain what I meant by the view and the options is that what I have to do is right click, and then I can move my mouse to view around my bus, and then press the shift and right click and zoom in and zoom out like that. I prefer this than the default one. There's a few different views you can do. F1 to view the drivers, F2 to view the passengers, F3 outside, and F4 is like a larger view. So we're going to press F1, and we're going to start off by removing the steering column just so we can see. Do that by clicking this here. And we're going to put the electrics on. To do that, just simply click down the key like that. Alright, before I start the bus, I'll give you a little bit of a walkthrough. Here we have the parking brake. That's currently on, off is up. And you can also just press the period key. Here we have some gauges, our speedometer, and this light shows you when a passenger wants to leave the bus, this one here. This is to start the engine, switch off the engine. Some controls here for the lights, the air condition, or fan should I say. This is the hazard lights, or warning lights. Doors, these control the doors. Bus stop brake, that must be activated before you can open the doors, like that. So close them. Then we have the IBIS, which basically sets the external display here and then here. Also it sets this for the passengers. And we have the electronic ticket printer, and this is for the change. And as you can tell, it's got numbers on to give change. Alright, and just to let you know, you press spacebar to return to the default view. Alright, I'm going to enable the steering. So, now to start a timetable. Press Alt, and then you click this timetable here. And then you choose the line, the route tour. And as you can see that we started this destination here where we're currently at, I can't pronounce it, at 10:07. The current time is 10:04. And we end there. So once we're happy, make sure the time is not before. So if it's there, we're going to be automatically late. So therefore you need to set it to the closest time. Alright, so click OK. So if you have a look up here, you can see that we leave at 10:07. To view the current time, just press Shift Y, and this will bring up the menu bar, and it shows us the current time, the date, the temperature, our next stop, the time we'll have to be at the next stop, and our delay. Alright, so I'm going to set the IBIS. Now these changes depending on different routes and different maps. But for this demonstration, it's 07600 and route 1. And as you can see, that's where we're going. So if you look outside, it's changed the displays to our destination. Now passengers will start boarding since we have set this. If you haven't set this correctly, passengers won't board your bus. Alright, so we have that set. So we've got 2 minutes remaining. And to start the engine, all we have to do is just make sure the electric's on and click this button, and we have the electric started.